When you build, you gotta innovate, integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate.
Can you hear me? Oops.
When you build, you gotta innovate, integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate. No, it ain't a thing. I built my lane and I'm just started. Taking all the chances, let them know that I am all in. Hey, this ain't lemonade. Welcome to my show where we share the game. I be on the road, getting gains. Tipping on my toes while I'm switching lanes. Working through the snow, working through the pain. Even as a kid, see, I let it bang. Even as a kid, see, I let it bang. We was only 16 and we did our thing. Flash 15 and what I got to say. I'm rolling with the team and we here to stay. Find me on the beat when I innovate. There'll be heck of leaves on my dinner plate. Sipping on my tea. Put me on a plane. I be on me. When you build, you gotta innovate. Integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate. When you build, you gotta innovate. Integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate.
What's up, guys? Welcome to TMA. This week's episode is Cranberry, and our Wi-Fi's are going to combine together to struggle to make it through. Take it away, guys.
What's up, you guys? I thought you were going to say RY4s.
I should have said that. RY4s, our Wi-Fi's.
RY4s. That sounds good. What's up, everybody? Sam. What's up, Linda? How you doing?
Hey, I'm okay. How's everyone? How are you?
Oh, my eye is twitching and irritated. Other than that, I'm good.
Good.
Bored.
Hopefully my Wi-Fi is Wi-Fiing.
I'm on temporary leave until I start my new job, and I'm just bored.
Well, you start soon, right? Like next week?
I don't know. Hopefully. We're waiting on approval from certain departments still. But
well, soon.
Soon. No. It's okay. I got my Xbox. Anyways, yeah, tonight is Cranberry night. Before we get into the cranberries, Linda, did you mix that?
Yes,
Okay,
I did mix.
Do. But before we do that, let's talk about our recipe from last week. Can you pull up the guava recipe, Daniel?
Yeah.
Honey guava juice, we called it.
Yeah, I just gotta get it.
While you do that, when we talk about this, I'm gonna drip this other one that we mixed up that we could talk about here because we're gonna move on. We're not gonna redo this.
What was ours called last week?
I called it honey guava juice.
And honey guava juice is now on the screen. I just gotta make it. You're good to go.
So we didn't change anything from last week. You know, let it sit a few days, vaped it throughout the week. I personally think I would like the coconut higher, but Linda personally disagrees with me. So we left it where it was.
I wasn't.
Go ahead.
I wasn't opposed to it. I just didn't want to get I don't know, for some reason, and I'm not like a weird taster like that, but coconuts are funny sometimes to me. Like I can't use Nom's coconut macaroon over one.
Yeah, some of them get what, like suntan lotion?
Kind of, yeah, kind of. Not terrible, but it's just like enough to be like, that's like funny tasting.
Because I know not all of them.
Not terrible though.
Even to people who get that off note, but I don't know if FA is one of those.
I don't think I've ever.
Flavorous sweet coconut is.
I don't get it off that.
Yeah. So,
I
okay,
like
well,
those.
I liked it a lot. I think it definitely needs like 3 days, just to kind of like settle. That guava is like way up front. For I don't know. It doesn't settle a whole lot different than the shake and vape. It's actually pretty.
I like it. I like the guava, and I'm not a guava person.
Guava's really nice. It's funky. There's a good honey sweetness to it. It's very light. It's some citrus and from the strawberry. Like it all works together with the juiciness from the cactus. It's a nice juicy vape. It's really
and you know what's weird? I smelled my bottle of cactus and it didn't smell bad to me anymore. Like
you do that after the show?
Huh?
You did that after the show, didn't you?
Yeah. And it wasn't bad. Like I didn't get a bad, like I tasted on the back of my hand. I didn't try to vape it solo, but I didn't get a weird note. Like I didn't smell it. I was like, oh my God, this smells good. Like
that's because your palate's maturing.
No, it really is though. Because I can taste that coconut like a little tiny bit, like it's an accent. I don't know. Yeah, I think my palate's growing up.
Yeah. So we were happy with that, so we'll leave that one up.
Very.
We went ahead and did something fun for the Cantaloupe Week, and mixed up Melon de la Creme is what I called it, I guess. If you wanted to pull that up, Daniel.
I'm looking for it.
And we didn't cheat, technically.
No.
But we got away with using only 3 flavors, which is super fun.
Yeah.
It's
not bad. It's really weird.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad though.
It's not something I vape.
I would honestly. So we did Flavor West hazelnut at 1.5, 0.5% super sweet, wild melon flavor at 2, and then Flavor West yogurt at 2. So wild melon covers cantaloupe and melon. Melon's a fruit pairing with cantaloupe, so we just went for a melon mix. And Linda doesn't have any solo cantaloupes anyway, so we kind of had to. But it worked out. Nice creamy hazelnut, a little bit of that, kind of non-definitive yogurt.
Like a cream, like Nom's kind of.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's not bad. I think I like Nom's yogurt better. But when I put this together and suggested it to you, I was trying to think of the least offensive yogurt. I wasn't really trying to go watermelon yogurt, you know what I mean? But it's good. Well, I did my recipe that I did for cantaloupe had cream in it. It had the creme de la creme and it had a little bit of vanilla gelato by Wonder Flavors. I did that salad thingy. But I mean, yeah, I'm honestly surprised at how, the wild melon pokes its head out, up front, but yeah, the hazelnut's kind of hiding, but it's there. It is there, and it's not bad for a 3 flavor mix of something you wouldn't normally think of. So yeah, so we got our cantaloupe and our so we're caught up now. No, we still have to do our cherry. We have our cherry one left, and then we'll be. Oh yeah, because we were okay. So all right. Well, hope we don't fall back again tonight, but we're just gonna. How's my Wi-Fi? You're doing fine so far. Okay. You get a little robot-y for like a second instead of cutting out, but it's okay. Oh, you know what? Because I'm on my cell phone. I'm not on my Wi-Fi.
You jinxed it.
I
I'm
jinxed
on
it.
my tablet.
The reason I know it's the roboto.
I can't.
So yeah, it is Cranberry Week, but if for people who are watching and confused, we're behind on our collaborative recipes. So we're just catching up on those. So we went over last week's the guava or the coconut. I was trying to remember what it was, and then we finalized our watermelon or our cantaloupe one. So you might see 2 recipes again next week for collabs. But anyways, moving on. I guess I'll go first while Linda gets a situation.
Go first.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
What's
Even
the
though I
name of
went first
yours?
last week? Cranberry pieces.
I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm
go
ready.
ahead. No, do Linda then. Do Linda.
All right, what's Linda? What's your name? Oh,
It's
dark
up there in
chocolate.
It's called dark chocolate cranberry.
Orange
All
bodies.
right. It is currently up on the screen.
All right. So dark chocolate cranberry orange blondies. This is actually based off a real recipe that I found because I've never mixed with cranberries, so I needed something different. So in this I used brownie noms at 3, chocolate dark noms at 1, cranberry flavora at 1, cranberry jam SSA at 2.5, orange medicine flower, literally a drop. I put 1 drop in 15 mils. And then smooth hazelnut filling SSA at 1/2 and super sweet Capella at 0.75. First off, Nom's brownie to me is a blondie. It's kind of like a vanilla, darker, like caramelish, like a blondie. Like if hopefully you guys have had a blondie.
It's a blondie.
So that's what it is for me with like a little bit of. A blondie is a brownie
with no chocolate.
Like usually it has walnuts. Yeah, it might have chocolate chips but it's a little bit like it's like vanilla with brown sugar, like that.
It's a sugar cookie.
Like that kind of vibe. Yeah, okay. But this has some other notes in it for me. It has some walnut and a little bit of cocoa in the back. So Nom's brownie to me was more of a blonde brownie with vanilla, brown sugar, and a slight note of cocoa in the background. Very chewy and dense, and I've accented that with Nom's chocolate dark. It's to me that is more of a chocolate chunk than like the other chocolates from Nom's. In keeping with the dark chocolate theme, all right, let me stop there because I was going to use medicine flower dark chocolate, but I knew I wasn't going to have enough time to let it steep. So I took that out and put the Noms. Otherwise, it would have had medicine flower. I've not got many realistic cranberries. Most are cranberry juices, beverage type. So I chose cranberry jam and flavora cranberry. Both are more on like the jammy side, like jammy syrupy side, rather than actual juice. The orange zest, I wanted to pop, but I didn't want a juicy orange. So I've tested medicine flower and I really, really liked it. So that's for like the orange, like zest pop thing. And then I said I was going to add a little spice, but I didn't need to, number one, and I really didn't want to take away from the fruit. Bakery, like a drop of bakery spice might have worked okay, but I didn't need to use it. This is good.
If you don't have the medicine flower orange,
I do.
You just leave it out?
No, I do.
If
I
you
use
don't,
it.
I'm saying if somebody doesn't have it at point.
Oh yeah, you can leave it. Yeah, you
think you could leave it out?
Or maybe add
the perilla, maybe?
Yeah, but I feel like that breaks it. Yeah, but you really just want like a little hint. Like, and I think for like making smaller bottles like this, I'm gonna dilute it like I do the rich cinnamon. I talked to Fiddy about it and asked him what he thought. So he said I can make a dilution of that if you make
Yep.
such small amounts. But so I guess for an orange, you really don't want a lot. I'm trying to think. I mean, you could probably use with the Purulin or maybe I don't like Flavora Blood Orange, maybe low, really low, because it's just literally an accent. And I really think the orange makes the cranberries stand out a little more. Otherwise, I think it would be really muddled. It's not really muddled, but it just kind of all works together like you would take a bite of a brownie, you know? You're not going to take a bite of a brownie and be like, okay, I have my cranberry layer, I got my dark chocolate layer. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this. It's not something I pick up and vape every day, but it was really interesting, and it's mixing out of my wheelhouse with the cranberries and the orange. And that smooth hazelnut filling actually worked well with the dark chocolate.
I keep forgetting about that
I'm
one.
happy with it.
I saw your mix, and I did some hazelnut in mine too, and I was like, I forgot about that one because I'm trying to find Nutella. Yeah, but I keep every time I do chocolate, I might as well just do Nutella and work the nut in there, and then. But yeah.
So yeah, it was good. It
was really good.
I like this one.
I can mix it except for
Thank
that
you.
orange. So.
Oh, you don't have orange? It's a really good orange. It's like really authentic.
God, that's like a drop in a 30 mil. Maybe in a 15 mil with medicine flower.
It's a drop in 25 mils.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Depends on how big you drop.
0.03.
Okay, so
yeah.
30 mil.
That's why I'm going to dilute it for smaller bottles of things that I'm mixing, like for here.
Well, we can do mine then.
All right.
You're good to go. Cranberry pieces.
Cranberry pieces. So I felt like I played the safe route, and I had another recipe, but then holy shit, it's Wednesday, and I didn't end up mixing it. So I ended up vaping all of this anyways, and I really liked this recipe. I just kind of in the week was like, I could do something braver than that. But anyways, chocolate hazelnut noms, I did it 2 with SSA, chocolate mousse at 2, Flavora cranberry at 1, noms cranberry at 0.75, noms red currants at 1.5, and then Inawera shisha brandy and cocoa at 1.5. Some fun flavors. Noms cranberry. For me, I don't really like it up more than like 1.5 ish. It's got this like weird funky fart thing going on to it.
When I tested that, Ariana's like, something smells like dirty feet.
No, and when we did the episode, Daniel and I both thought it tasted like farts, and then you said that, and it was the funniest thing because
it didn't taste like it.
No,
it didn't taste like it. It was just the one note.
It does if you push it up higher. For me, there's a weird funky note to it. It gets a little astringent, but kind of layering it behind the Flavora, and then adding also the red currants in there. It's I don't get like a mixed fruit. It is like a cranberry red fruit. It just sticks around with the chocolate really nicely. That shisha brandy and cocoa is really good.
That's really interesting.
There's a slight fruitiness to it, fruity sweetness to it with the brandy, and then a nice dark cocoa note to it. Slightly boozy on its own, but in this mix, it really wasn't. It was just a really nice chocolate and cranberry, essentially, is what I got. It doesn't really, I mean, the chocolate hazelnut with the mousse and then the cocoa and the shisha brandy and cocoa really gave like this like multi-dimensional chocolate versus like a Nutella or something, you know what I mean? I quite like this. I haven't played with that chocolate mousse a whole lot, so I wanted to break that out. It's just, there's a lot of good chocolate flavors out there, so there's a lot of different ways it could have gone with this, but like I was saying with like the smooth hazelnut filling too, but that was a really good, I liked it a lot. I got a decent amount of like tart red fruit cranberry with this nice deep, rich chocolate, kind of milk chocolate, nutty milk chocolate thing that was going on. So the red currants, yeah, it's Inawera. I don't even know where I got that flavoring from. It might be a BCF.
It's probably direct.
It's not.
No, it's a DIY vapor supply.
Yeah, it's not it.
No,
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's DOI Vapor Supply. I don't know if I've had it for a while, but and then I thought red currants made a lot of sense because to me, I know I get called crazy for this, but to me, I get like chocolate notes off of certain black currants and the red currants. There's not very many red currant flavorings, not like Capella Sweet Currant. That one doesn't do it, but like Wonder Flavors red currant and the Noms red currant to me have like cocoa notes. So in my head, it just made sense to stick that with it and kind of like help it blend, and it worked really well. Really happy with this mix. It did turn out really nice. So, kind of like
Brandy
the
and cocoa female.
the shisha brandy and cocoa you might be able to just leave out, maybe substitute for just like if you have Wonder Flavors cocoa, maybe like a 0.5% or 1% of that, something with like a deeper cocoa note would work. Wonder Flavors, you could try Wonder Flavors chocolate chunks, because the idea is that I'm going for like those little chocolate covered cranberries that come in like a bag, like a candy bag, right? So that Wonder chocolate chunks works really good. A touch of dark chocolate, vape train or medicine flower, if you have it, would probably work really nice, or would work really nice if you have it. TFA bittersweet chocolate extra, I think that one's really good. That was a nice bittersweet chocolate chip kind of flavor. So a touch of something like that would work as well. I think you're gonna lose. I mean, it works. Shisha brandy and cocoa, if you have it, if you can get it, because it works really nicely in like these fruit and chocolate mixes, because it bridges everything together really nicely as well. And it's so, but
I'm interested in that brandy.
I don't know what makes it shisha, right? But it definitely does have like a fruity sweetness to it, like a red fruit, or like I can't remember if it's red fruity or if it's just like a fruity sweetness along with this alcoholic cocoa liqueur kind of thing going on. But it's nice when you can
Sounds like
find
I want to drink it.
Yes, it's nice when you can find a use for a recipe or for a flavor that's a little more niche like that. It's like it seemed like the perfect. Once I thought about it, I was like, oh, that's the perfect spot for this. Same with like red currants. It was the same with that too. I was like, oh, this is perfect for a red currant pairing. Now that I noticed that I can, so yeah.
Cool.
CJ, brandy and cocoa sound like a female couple, couple of strippers.
I saw that. Yeah.
But we had quite a few people play along this week. Sorry, my lamp's freaking out, so I'm gonna go fix that real quick. If you scroll down a bit, Goose Girl starts off the list, Daniel, with 2 of her recipes.
Oh.
Lime and the coconut bark?
Cranberry custard and cornucopia corn.
Yeah, they're down mixed in with.
Yeah, cornucopia corn is the first one.
All right. Cornucopia is up.
You want to do it, Linda?
All right. Sure. So this is Cornucopia Corn by Goose Girl. We have Apple Snack Silverline Cap at 5, Butter Pecan Flavor West at 3, Cranberry Flavora at 1 1/4, Kettle Corn TPA at 2, Popcorn Flavora at 1, Pumpkin Spice Flavora at 1/2, Super Sweet Purulum at 0.30, and White Chocolate Flavora at 1. That's a tasty looking picture. I love giving
that looks
fancy.
So good. Sorry.
I love giving fancy popcorn as gifts, and this is one of the 80 popcorn recipes I've saved over the years. It's a pumpkin spice flavored caramel corn mixed with candied pecans, dried cranberries, and apples, and mixed with melted white chocolate. I used an apple cereal to provide the flavor of dried apples, as I did not want. It's really good. I'm missing 2.
I could mix that. It looks really good.
It really does.
Really
that looks
smart.
really good.
Like using the apple snacks is a really good idea. of like an apple powder, almost kind of dried apple flavoring.
I feel like, what might have worked here is that vanilla popcorn by FA, like a touch.
Maybe like in addition to all of this with the white chocolate, because it's definitely not super popcorny, but like, I mean, she got the kettle corn and the popcorn flavor in there, which is a good combo. Nom's popcorn is really good. Shout out if you check that one out. But that looks like well thought out, well built.
It really does.
Mix that looks really good. And I love seeing
popcorn.
Oh, that's a good popcorn too. I love seeing the Cap apple snacks getting used because that's a really good flavor.
But I wonder if I could substitute Noms.
For Flavora?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you could.
I don't have apple snacks.
Okay. Yeah, the apple snacks Cap, it's a cereal flavoring. It's a pretty specific cereal flavoring. So to see it in something that's not a cereal mix is really cool. That looks really good, Goose.
Yeah, it really does.
I definitely might give that a mix because I'm gonna have to save that one. That looks really good. Holy hell. Oops. You want to throw up her other recipe there, Daniel? We'll go over that one.
Is it called cranberry custard?
It's right next to the other one.
Cranberry custard is currently up on the screen.
Okay. So this is Bakery Spice Blend VTA, Linda's favorite at 0.25, Compote Cherry SSA at 0.5, Cranberry Jam SSA at 1.5, F8 Custard Premium at 2, 101 Pie Crust at 2, TFA Keats at 1, Sugar Cookie Cap at 3. Love to see it. Custard Tart topped with cranberry cherry and Keats jam, quince, however you want to pronounce that. Perfect for a holiday table. Can't wait for this one to finish steeping. After just a few days, it tastes great, but it's yet to reach its full potential. Really happy with the fruit topping. I think it'd be good baked with just a custard, no crust. Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure the crust is adding anything. May change to a shortbread crust in the next version.
Yeah. You know what? Pie Crust 101. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, she said it started out with 0.5% super sweet, but that was too sweet. She had to drop it down. So,
a little trick for me that I like just from playing around, Pie Crust by 101 and SSA shortbread cookie makes a really good like solid pie crust. Buttery.
She's got Pie Crust at 2 and Sugar Cookie at 3, which I just have to push those a little bit more.
Or replace the sugar cookie with shortbread cookie.
Exactly, yeah. But if you wanted that sugar cookie pie crust, then honestly, shortbread's close enough to sugar cookie that you might as well just go that route anyways. But I don't know. I mean, maybe pushing sugar cookie up to 4, and you might just not be pulling it through the other stuff. I'm surprised you don't taste it at all.
I'm missing the quince Keats. I don't know.
Yeah, which if anybody's curious, it's a pear. It's essentially a pear apple combo hybrid, and that's what the flavors mostly taste like. The Keats, quince, TFA. I think it's just TFA quince, and then Wonder Flavors has a quince candy. That's really good. There's a couple of them, and they're all pretty good. But TFA's is a good one. Nice pear, appley, juicy. Thing with the cranberry and that looks really good. I mean, and I bet it would be really good. Maybe swap out the pie crust, keep the sugar cookie in there, because sugar cookie, I guarantee you they're doing something that if you took them out and did just mix it without them, you would notice a difference, whether it's like density or body or maltiness. But like, keep the sugar cookie and substitute the pie crust for another custard, and then you essentially did take out your idea of putting a pie crust in there, and then you're just building it out as like a better custard. Or you can just take out the pie crust. Don't take out the sugar cookie. I would leave the sugar cookie in if you're going to get rid of the crust as well. The sugar cookie goes really good in custards. It does work nicely in the background. And maybe that's what's blowing it out. Custard premium's at 2%. That's quite a bit.
Whoa.
It's solo.
I know.
It's solo. I'm not saying it's not, but it's she's also got a solo, but you know, maybe that's taking away the butteriness of the custard premium is taking away from like the pie crust or the sugar cookie here.
I think can I give a advice being
Do it.
so I would say like you can use a 2% custard, but I would say with the bakery spice in there, I would say this is begging for Inawera's custard, which is more of a spicier, mellow, no butter kind of custard. So that buttery note wouldn't affect, unless you want a buttery note. But I would go with that. That's one of my favorite custards, and no one uses it because it's more of a spicy custard. But it's delicious. It's good.
It is delicious.
I think
and
it
it's
would.
got the bakery in it.
Yeah, I think it would fit better because custard premium is delicious. But if you want that buttery note with the pie crust, or if you're just okay having, you know, the other stuff be the butter. But the same way that you like earlier the cereal being used, I like seeing that quince or quince.
So do I. Same. Because there's like I said, it's only like 3 of them. There's not very many quince flavors out there. And I have a quince RY4 recipe that I really like. Like if you're mixing with pears, yeah, it's really good. If you're mixing with pear and you want pear flavoring, check out quinces. They do come with, like I said, like a touch of apple to them, but it's sometimes like having that extra touch kind of helps. And then, or you know, if you're doing a pear apple mix, they're nice to throw in there as well. And they're strong and they have good body to them and stuff. They're not like super bassy, like light, like some of the pear, or just juicy, like some of the pear flavorings are. So
they're very, very useful flavors that people don't know about. They're really good at mimicking or accomplishing texture, density, you know, jamminess. They're really useful. No one uses those.
If you're doing a pear forward mix, sometimes you have to triple up your layer. Like you really have to like and push your percentages. Some of them are really soft, or even if you're throwing in like you know, like a country apple or like a yellow apple or like a baked apple or something. Or you know, but the quinces really do help in those aspects. There's flavor to them. There's pear flavor to them that is actually like punchy, and yeah, I agree with you. I like seeing that used as well. That's a good flavor. Very underused. Quince, not kins.
Yeah, quince or quince. Quince, I thought.
Isn't it quince?
And nobody's saying kins. We had, who's next? Is it
Muff?
Let me look for it. You guys gotta help me because we got a lot of recipes luckily. All right, cran orange mimosa.
Yep.
All right, cran orange. All right, so cran orange mimosa is up on the screen right now.
All right. So we have Cran Orange Mimosa by Muff, Cranberry Blood Orange,
2%.
Ginger Nature's Flavors at 1/2, Juicy Orange SSA at 1, quince, whatever jelly at Wonder Flavors at 1, red currants, and I didn't have it. Nevertheless, I'm enjoying it. Quince has a nice pear apple inhale and a saturated jammy texture. I like adding it to flesh out thin fruit juices. Summer Steve red currants is having a cranberry flavor, and I used it to enhance the profile. Totally agree that red currant has definite cranberry tendencies. Or
yeah, well, that's why it works so good in my mix then. Oh my god.
Yep. Yep. Look, this looks good. I'm missing all. It's saying yeah. I don't know. It's saying I'm missing.
Did Muth use the wine champagne before? Have we seen that?
Before.
I just wondering if we before because I can't remember.
I thought someone used that VTA one. I thought someone used that one, the blood orange wine champagne by VTA or whatever.
FAA wine champagne must be an old flavor. I don't know.
Definitely, it's interesting looking.
Got the quince in there again. Love it.
Yeah, in the jelly.
And then that makes sense. You know why the red currants worked so good in my recipe with the cranberries. So
that juicy orange must stand out pretty well, huh?
Yeah.
I bet.
The James Springle said he purchased it 628.16 from BCV. Did BCF used to be called BCV? I don't know.
No.
But it's
City Vapes. Maybe.
Do they?
It might have changed.
Maybe.
50 or you know, CJ would know because CJ been around for like 10 years.
Longer than that, I think.
I mean, we could just ask them directly too. Hey, did y'all used to be BCV?
Also, we could just theorize on our own.
Yeah, we could gossip.
Spread rumors.
That's more.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Wow.
City Vapors.
So that's old. That's old, man.
Yeah, they were Bull City flavors since when I started. So
yeah, I never knew that.
50 a month or older, it looks like.
Thank you, Grandpa's.
Yeah.
Muth, you don't count.
And Grandpa's.
It's really just fitty.
Your recipe, that looks really good. Well,
yeah, it does look good. Interesting.
Straight vaping played away.
Yeah, speaking of Grandpa's, cranberry pumpkin coffee cake is currently.
I like this because one of the miscellaneous pairings for this week was maple. And so when I was trying to construct a second recipe, I was like, oh, let's lean in on the maple, but I didn't end up doing it. But I like to see it here. So a flavor was butter pecan at 3, cinnamon Danish swirl capella at 2, cap cranberry at 2, SSA cranberry jam 1.5, donut cake by Sterling Cloud at 2.5, cap frosting at 2.5, FA maple syrup at 1, and then VSO pure pumpkin at 6%. With a combined total of 21.1%, but well, that's okay. Nailed it. This tastes heavenly with all the layers coming through perfectly. Starts out with the base of Silver Cloud donut cake. If you don't have this one yet, get it. It's by far the best cakey donut there is. It's not a fried donut, just a regular cake donut. Nice. It's nice and powerful. That can hold up in any recipe and has no notes of other donut flavors like butter or grease. That's cool. Sounds really good.
Sounds like Nick Bait.
Yeah, like an old-fashioned cake donut. Yeah, let's allow all the other profiles in this to shine with it. The cranberries I used, I thought would be too tart, as I like more sweet cranberry, like Ocean Spray cranberry sauce with no tartness. Yeah, Flavora is like a tart cranberry. They are by themselves, but luckily another flavor I used helped sweeten and jam them up. Pumpkin, use pure pumpkin, perfectly unspiced pumpkin, and then tweaked it with maple syrup to add sweetness as well as a little cinnamon, and then pumpkin pecan pie, which I've used with maple syrup to create great pumpkin pie recipes. The pumpkin pie, however, is actually the flavor that took the fatness off the cranberry made them sweeter.
Wait, where's the pecan pie? Did I look over that?
Butter pecan.
Oh, he said pecan pie, so I was just.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks good.
Cinnamon.
I would sub that donut out for Nick Bait.
And then I can mix it. Well, I don't have the pure pumpkin either, though. So
no.
But that does look good. You know, pumpkin pie donut. Oh, okay. It says it. It's a pumpkin pie coffee cake. Okay. Yeah, pumpkin pie coffee cake with cranberry, like cranberry jam, cranberries. Picture of that.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Dense
and there's nothing to sub for that pure pumpkin. So guess we're out of luck.
Not straight up without changing it for sure. I mean,
based off what everyone says, Linda, Cranberries Finest pumpkin is basically the closest thing.
I gotta do a DIY vapor supply.
Yeah, you
right.
do. You need to get a whole
I
bunch
do.
of weird
I haven't done a
stuff.
deep dive in a long time.
You guys make sure to talk to me first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting away months. I appreciate you guys. I had coffee before the stream, and now I've been putting away like a year's worth of flavors just chilling on my desk. Now I can move. So
Alright,
who's
well,
next? Buster?
That looks good, Chris. Buster next.
Alright.
Cranberries.
No, you gotta say it right. Cranberries.
She did.
It's up.
She did say cranberries.
No, cranberry.
Oh.
It's,
I said it right.
there it is.
Wow.
Is it up?
Yeah, you're good. Go.
All right. We have cranberry VSO at 1.5, gingerbread extra ginger TPA at 1.5, pear Inawera at 2, pineapple Inawera at 3, Russian vodka VTA at 3, super sweet cap at 1/2, and vanilla swirl TPA at 2.5. Bay Breeze cocktail is a tropical version of a sea breeze cocktail. Week 3, I don't know what this is. It's just a weird concoction of stuff. The ginger comes through, as does the pineapple, but the pineapple is soft and subtle. The fruits are probably too close in taste to be separated. There is a hint of pear note that sticks out on the tail end, and there is a boozy note. On the whole, it's not terrible. I have been happily consuming this. However, I have taken Sam, can you take over? I gotta check the puppy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Where was she?
Oh, I was.
On the whole, it's not terrible. I've been happily consuming this. However, it has taken on a life of its own and is nowhere near what was intended. I think on a remix with a no TMA rule, I'd remove the ginger and the vanilla swirl. You could keep you would still be following the rules, but you got vodka in there. But do you think the vanilla is softening the fruits, which I think gives it more of a liquor texture, the core texture, which was intended, as opposed to a juice? Ginger maybe throwing off bullying the mix. Footnote: trying this on the day of the show, and it's really nice. It still does not have a distinct identity, but it has molded eventually into something I could use all day.
That's mixing.
So we'll probably see him mixing with the new rules in about 3 weeks when he's all caught up. But that vanilla swirl is emulsifier, kind of like a marshmallow. Like that's gonna blend your flavors together. So that's helping do that for sure. In addition to adding that like smoothness that you are getting. But Inawera pear is great. I don't know much about that gingerbread extra ginger. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
No. Yeah. Me neither.
But shit, dude, drop the ginger out of that and leave it and try it. Or maybe swap out the vanilla swirl, so drop it down to like 1%, maybe.
Yeah.
You need Nick flavors.
You could also try something like FA Fresh Cream. Go old school. That would probably work. And it's thin enough. It's not gonna like bully your mix or not thin, but like it's not gonna bully your mix. It's gonna mix well into there. But if you're really just trying to thicken up so you take it out of a juice into like a liqueur or whatever, something like that might really work. But take the ginger out and you're still following the rules. You got the vodka in there, and then a cream or some sort of vanilla, I guess, is what you were going for. But yeah,
definitely different. And if it tastes good, then
I can't see why that fruit mix with the vodka in there wouldn't taste like pineapple 3, pear 2, that cranberry at 1.5. That sounds really good, just those 3 together, and then putting in that booze note, and then I just think that vanilla swirl is doing what is mixing everything together with the ginger in there too. But you might want more like something like
doing a little.
Yeah.
What's the ginger there for? Spice.
It's just spice. I feel like that's ginger spice versus like raw ginger. Flavora ginger might work better for that if you're going like that raw ginger route for a drink.
Sam, do you have nature flavors?
No, that's another one too. I think Muth has that one that plays with that one.
Yeah, nature's flavors ginger is just for what it needs to be. It's perfect.
Yeah. That's another. Yeah, I think Muth plays with that one a lot, not Buster, but Flavora is another route too. That looks good. I like that. What's his other one?
Sorry.
Cranberry cocktail.
Cranberry cocktail from Buster Bell is currently on the screen. Ooh,
So
man, Buster
2%.
got balls, man.
Yeah, 2% on the cranberry
Buster
nods.
got balls.
Well, I think everything else is helping, but 2.5 cranberry cocktail. God damn, cocktail. Wonder flavors: ginger ale flavor west at 3.5, honey peach flavor jungle at 2, pecan VSO at 3, and the shape up pear mulberry at 3. With this one, he said, more fruit and spice than liquor. Not sure about this one, and then it smells great. And then week 2 turned out very pleasant, quite syrupy with a nice fruit blend. Nothing sticks out, which I like. They seem to complement each other. The nice honey note that lingers on the end. The ginger seems to be perfect. So yeah, so this one, the ginger in this one would be different than like the ginger in the TFA gingerbread, right? Versus a spiced ginger. This is more of like a ginger ale, like raw ginger.
Yeah, it's a good flavor.
Mm-hmm. And so I can see like maybe that ginger ale working better in your other mix too, with that kind of a profile. But cranberry cocktail with the Nom's cranberry is probably really good. There's a little bit of lime in that Wonder Flavors cocktail. Kind of like Cosmopolitan, I think is what it is, right? Cranberry, like a ocean spray cranberry juice with lime.
The what? Yeah.
The Wonder Flavors. It's good flavor. It doesn't get used a lot. It's just got extra notes. It's not just straight cranberry. It is definitely like
it's a cocktail, yeah.
Cocktail with the lime juice in it and maybe a hint of alcohol, but not a lot.
Oh, it's got alcohol in it?
A little bit, not a lot. Not a lot. Like, and he's probably burying it in this, but it doesn't seem like he is getting the farting off note from the Noms at 2%, at least not in the vape. I wonder if Buster, how's the root note on that one? But otherwise, yeah, that looks really good.
I don't know how y'all do that cranberry Noms, man.
Not that high for me personally, but I don't know. I'd mix this and see. I don't have that. Actually, I don't have the ginger ale, the pecan, or yeah, that's it. But, well, thank you, Buster, for playing along. We got a new player this week. You want to do this one, Linda?
Rocky Tooney. Yeah. Rockies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocky
Let me know when it's up.
How exciting.
Yay.
Sorry. We're talking about yams. Rocky Tooney's Sacred Spirit by Rocky Tooney is up right now with the
All
Jupe.
right. So we have Sacred Spirit by Rocky Tooney. Cinnamon spice TPA 10% dilution at 0.8. Cranberry Flavora at 1.5. Cranberry Blood Orange Purulum at 3. Juniper Gin Flavora at 0.6. Walnut VSO at 1. A London dry gin mix with cranberry, orange, walnuts, and a touch of cinnamon and clove spices. And then he just says mix for the Mixer's Almanac show. Just mix this one tonight. I hope I met the requirements. I'm not really a fan of juniper gin or gin in general, but this combo intrigued me. Started with Flavora Cranberry at 1. And off the shake, the cran was lacking, bumped it to 1.5. Steep time to be determined.
Well, if you're in chat,
Flavora Cranberry definitely grows in a mix.
It can definitely be low at 1% in certain mixes too, though. But it's got the. I mean, if you're doing little flavors and it's your dominating flavor, you want it punchy, I guess, right? So I can see that. Quick note: you didn't. So the final column in the category for cranberry is like I think what vanilla and maple were like our choices for this week. But so it looks like you missed that if you're looking at the rules, but you did hit a nut, an alcohol, and a spice. So you hit all three of them when you only needed to hit one of those.
I think we can probably call that
yeah, exactly. So just if you're playing again and for future reference, you only need to hit a nut, an alcohol, or a spice. You only need one of those three, not all three of them. You can do 100%. So it's cool to see that. And then the two fruits, and then one from the final column, which is usually like a base or a sweetener or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, Rocky. That looks very interesting.
Yeah, that looks good. Missing some stuff. A couple
I don't have
things.
the cinnamon spice TFA. I'm curious.
That I actually. Oh no, I thought I had that. Well, I might have the not diluted.
Like Rocky should be a Flavora rich cinnamon guy.
Yeah, look at this AI.
Huh?
I didn't realize it was AI at first, but you can tell because of the grapefruits. But yeah, look at the bottles and the drink. Isn't that cool?
Oh, the picture?
Yeah. And
yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. Thank you,
really
Rocky. Good. Who's next?
Yeah, thank you, Rocky.
Thank you, Rocky.
Biddy Bill Biddy.
Biddy Bo Biddy. Cranberry white chocolate tart with flavored jungle biscuit at 1, FA butter at 0.25, medicine flower white chocolate premium at 0.8, Flavora cranberry at 1, SSA cranberry jam at 1, cap gingerbread at 2, amaretti heavy cream at 2, and then sweet currant Capella at 0.75. Wow. Sweet currant is my other fruit pair. Red currant, yep. Gingerbread and biscuit make the crust, and the gingerbread the gingerbread is used for ginger to be added. White chocolate, heavy cream, and butter create the filling. This is early, but tastes good. I'll probably come back and make a V2 based off of a real life link. Add sweetener. I did not because the 8 flavor rules. Sweetener doesn't count. Also, I think I condensed this. I could condense this and make it better, but need to give it a week longer. Yeah, sweetener and additives don't count towards the 8 flavors. You can have your sweetener WS23. The only one I think that would really count would be like AP, vanillin, ethyl maltol. I don't know if I would count ethyl maltol if you wanted to put that in there either, but yum.
Yeah.
How's that heavy cream? Is that like a real heavy cream? Amaretti? No, I'm just kidding. Amaretti, isn't that the coffee? Oh no, they make a bunch of different flavors, don't they? But they do the coffee flavorings too, I think. Like the syrups.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
But you need sweet currant Capella. It's so good. Very bright red pink. It's like a pink currant, really. Kind of like In Where a Pink Panther. Which is another one that you should get if you like those sweet, bright pink currants. Because the red currants to me have those like cocoa, those darker, deeper notes to them, and then black currants are black currants. But those couple sweet pink currant flavors that we have are super good. And he's using it low with the cranberries. Like, yeah, I can see that just really pushing the tartness and the brightness of those cranberries. That looks really good.
Yeah. That it does.
I don't see him in chat, but curious to see how it is. Yeah, same CJ. I can see that sweet currant going really good with cranberry. I don't think it goes good with cherry. I've tried it with cherry, and it made my cherries that weren't medicinal taste medicinal. But with cranberry, I can see it working really nicely. So thank you, Fiddy, for playing along. That biscuit, butter.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I think he said he was at his daughter's teacher something. So
that's right. Well, thank you everybody for playing along this week for Cranberries. Good to
totally. That was a lot of recipes.
Lots of inspiration. What are we gonna do now?
Jeez.
Oh, geez. No, I don't want to create an account.
So where are we at? Cranberry week. Let's look at the flavor pairing. Cranberry. You know what? I love cranberry juice and orange juice together. It was like my favorite drink as a kid.
Okay.
Like mix. It's so good.
How could we work in the final column? I think because I think a lot of what was done tonight, the blood orange, the cranberry blood orange, was definitely used.
We've done cookies.
Let's say because it's vanilla, right? So we could, bend it like sugar cookie or whatever. Because maple, cranberry orange maple.
We could do cranberry or.
There's honey and then there's chocolate.
We could do a waffle, like a topped waffle, cranberry orange. I don't know where that.
Do you have Vape Train orange marmalade?
No.
I
don't have a lot. I have only 20 Vape Trains.
That would have been great because.
What about SSA?
Okay. Which one?
Huh?
Where did you ask me? Which one?
Vape Train orange marmalade.
No.
Yeah. It's better. Their English marmalade's okay, but their orange marmalade's better. Yeah, because we could do a waffle. What about like a cranberry orange ice cream with a waffle cone?
Yeah.
What's a
waffle cone? Could have the hints of maple in it because we could use Flavor West waffle cone, which tastes like a waffle. And do you have that one?
What is it?
Flavor West waffle cone?
Yeah. Wow, that's strong.
It tastes like a waffle though, because it's got the maple in it.
Yeah, it does.
With something like biscuit or just kind of give that cone bakery maple bakery with, and then do a cranberry orange ice cream, because that covers vanilla too, and then it gives us a profile to kind of do versus just slapping shit together.
Yeah. So we're gonna do
okay. So do you want to start with Perillum, or do you want to do the cranberry blood orange, or do we want to do? Because I feel like with this kind of a profile, we can let it get to 8 flavors super quick.
Okay, so let's do that and knock those out.
Let's just So start.
Okay. Yeah. It's just called cranberry orange, right?
Perillum, cranberry blood orange.
Okay. Well, I have it wrong. So anyway, okay, cranberry orange, and then what?
Waffle cone, and then we can figure out what we want to do for our ice cream, and probably something else to go with the waffle cone, like a biscuit, or maybe
You think we need that?
Or what's the?
How about ultimate biscuiters? Oh no,
too many other ram notes and stuff. What about what's the Wonder Flavors? The crispy, not crispy coffee, the other one, the
wafer.
Crunch. Yeah,
crispy wafer.
There's sugar cone too. Do you have their sugar cone? Wonder Flavor sugar cone.
Yeah,
we could try that too.
You think
sugar cone and crispy wafer go really good together, but waffle cone and sugar cone we could try too. It kind of just
has the maple.
The waffle cone has the maple. Sugar cone would bring the sugar cone.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played that in a while.
Okay, so we have cranberry,
sugar
waffle, sugar
and then
cone.
we need an ice.
What cranberry, guys?
We just did cranberry blood orange for now. Perillum.
Gotcha.
I feel like that might be good.
No, you're 100%. I don't want to overcomplicate this because then we're gonna have to fucking go through all the oranges.
And I feel like Should we use SSA just ice cream?
Well, we could use SSA. I think we should use at least 2 though.
Or we could just use Nom's ice cream and call it a day. Just
What
saying.
if we did noms and SSA? I don't remember
Well,
noms.
it's gonna crush the SSA because Noms is like, I feel like it's almost a liquid barn killer.
Okay. That's because I was gonna say liquid
That's just
barn
me.
or like. What about
Noms is
what about like a
definitely. Go ahead.
what if we went noms and then flavor? Do you have Flavor West Vanilla Bean?
I do. You
We could do
think?
TFA vanilla. That gets spicy. What if it was a vanilla bean instead of? Because noms for like the body and stuff, and then a little bit of the Flavor West vanilla bean. Because vanilla bean Flavor West is thin. It's not like it doesn't have a ton of body to it.
Which one?
I'm just thinking about other ice creams because then there's like the gelatos, there's Wonder Flavors, there's Liquid Barn.
Yeah, those are all
there's-
weak, though.
I know, but if we're doing something that kind of covers what all those cover, and not even using SSA, and just using noms and not using Liquid Barn or anything like that, I think the only other route would be.
Why do we need to use 2?
Yeah, you're right. What about French?
I'm just
vanilla?
saying, like, French vanilla. What?
Just a French vanilla. What if we did a French vanilla ice cream? You know, vanilla bean, French vanilla, or just straight vanilla. There's a few options we could technically do there.
I feel like straight vanilla. I was thinking just ice cream by SSA because it's just ice cream and there's no vanilla, and vanilla might take away from the cranberry orange. So I was thinking,
I think
that.
Cranberry orange and vanilla
Okay.
would be a bad thing because I mean we do
Okay.
kind of because that I feel like that's going to make it more ice cream versus like a cranberry orange sorbet sort of
Okay.
situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
At least
that's
reading
true.
it in our brains while we're vaping it, anyways.
Hmm.
Well, I don't want to be shy on the knobs if that's the only one we're going to use, but I don't. Let's do.
Two for not, or maybe we could go 3 on noms.
What flavor of
It's
noms?
Really, huh?
What flavor of noms?
Vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
Let me just see what my note. I feel like 2 is really saturated. But let me see.
That was so cool.
Find it.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it was.
You so like
Let me
you,
just see.
you robot
Buttery
threw-
custard.
you
Buttery custard like ice cream, rich, dense, saturated with a very nice vanilla note, smooth, creamy, similar to Liquid Barn, great mouthfeel, lingered on my palate, no off notes. Beautiful flavor. Possibly my new favorite ice cream.
Yeah, we need to keep waffle cone low. Waffle cone just smells like fucking French
Yeah.
toast.
Really strong.
It smells like fresh French toast crunch. I don't think get like cocoa or choco taco like CJ's doing, but it is definitely
No.
like bakery French toast, like waffle. So like 0.5%. 0.75.
That's what I was thinking.
And then sugar cone, we could probably push to like 2 or 3.
Yeah, 3 probably.
Yeah. And
Or
then would you want?
what are we
Just, I
doing?
mean, it's a lighter flavor. Do we really? I mean, we could put the crispy wafer in
What
there,
ice
too.
cream?
Noms, but at what?
Yeah.
3? You say?
I'm wondering if 3. I mean, we could try
Yeah.
it.
hold on, do a rundown of
think-
percentages. So sugar cone,
Yeah.
what percentage?
3.
3. Cranberry blood orange.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna wait for Linda to come back. What if we got rid of the waffle cone?
She's not
Oh
even.
my-
Her mouth's not even. Remix. Herbert. Herbert. TMA. Good
I have an idea. Good night, Rocky.
night, Rocky.
3.
Okay.
And
No. Are you there?
Come on, guys.
All right.
Linda?
All right. I think
Why
you're
don't we
back.
just do a 3 flavor banger?
Okay, how
I'm
about
here.
this? Okay, Linda.
Can you see me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
How about we just do a flavor banger?
That's what I'm thinking. Let's ditch waffle
Yeah.
cone. Let's just do cranberry,
Yes.
blood orange, sugar cone, and ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, we can. Okay,
Yep.
I mean, we
And
could.
sweetener.
And sweetener.
We can do
We
this.
could do crispy wafer because I've done crispy wafer and sugar cone together. They work really well
Okay.
to just like fill each other out.
So what are we doing crispy wafer at?
So we could just do 2 and 3. I've done 1.5, 1.5. So we could do 2 and 2. You know, we could do 2, 2.
Even?
What if we did 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 in all of them?
You don't want to do 3 on the ice cream?
We could do. I mean, yeah, we could do 3, 3 and 2.
I think we could get away with 2. Maybe
I think if
2
we're
and a
pairing it,
half.
we could do 2 and 2.
So for the sugar cone at 2.
And crispy wafer at 2. What are we doing? The cranberry blood orange at? Everything's at 2 right now.
Let's do.
No,
Well, we're doing 2.
Yeah. Or are we? Yeah. Do you want to do it?
Do
You wanna do-
cranberry blood orange at 3.
Okay. 3.
How about
Yes. Cranberry blood orange 3, ice cream, and then everything else at 2.
yeah?
Well, let's do. You want to do crispy wafer at 1.5?
Yeah, I do because
Mhm.
it's strong to me.
Yeah, and then sugar cone
It's
at 2.
super strong, guys.
Let's do
That's what
crispy
I
wafer.
think. I think
Okay.
1 for crispy
Let's do
wafer.
1. Okay,
Mhm.
that's fine.
1,
on
2,
crispy
3?
wafer. 1, 2, 3, 2.
Wait, what's the 4th flavor?
Crispy wafer, sugar cone, cranberry blood orange, and then vanilla ice cream noms.
Gotcha.
So cranberry orange at 3, sugar cone at 2, Nom's vanilla at 2,
Noms at 3.
crispy wafer at 1, 3,
We
2,
got
2,
three.
1.
We got noms at 2.
Oh,
Yeah, right? Or 3.
I had it at 3.
yeah. Because I think, yeah, 2.
You want to do
Yeah,
2.5?
we said 3 initially, but I think 2 maybe. Sure.
Let's do 2.5.
I'm trying my best to keep up.
Oh, you're good. You think this is gonna be good? I gotta make a 5 mil or a 30?
I do. I'm going to make a 5, 10. I'll make
a 30.
10. It's going to steep. The noms definitely has to steep.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then you think there's
The
plenty?
fans are about
Okay.
All right.
No.
Is
that's
this
fine.
what we're doing?
Can you
Yeah,
look at?
let's do it.
Is this correct though? So crispy wafer 1, and then the rest at 2.
No. Blood orange at 3. Cranberry blood orange at 3.
Wait.
I'll be
Hold on.
back.
You're good, Linda. Go ahead.
Blood orange at 3, crispy wafer at
Okay.
3.
1. Sugar cone at 2, and then do vanilla ice cream at 2.5.
All right. Is it correct on the screen?
I'm not looking at the YouTube, but
Why aren't
That's
you
not
looking at our? Why aren't you trying to help reviews, man?
I had it going earlier. But
What the hell, Sam?
okay, fine. Hold on.
I need all the help I can get.
I already clicked on it earlier. Is it on mute?
Thanks,
Hold on.
babe.
We're good. Yeah, you're good.
That's it.
Oh. That's it.
All right.
You did it, babe. Yeah, I'm exiting out of there now. Okay, I guess I'm making a 30.
Look, guys, it's a 1996 window saver thingy. What do they call that? Screensaver. Here we go.
Windows saver.
Here we go.
All Windows savers.
Do. 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 Do.
Yeah, it's gonna taste like a cream saver almost.
cream saver. Where are you getting the cream from besides
Just
the
dipping them
ice cream?
together. Yeah. No.
I almost finished cleaning my table. Oh, I gotta block you before you start doing some inappropriate stuff. I'm just gonna block that section. We'll just in case we'll block out the whole screen. Just Sam's gonna be doing. I'm not even gonna look at Zoom. Hello, chat. How are y'all doing?
Everybody look at my butt.
I think it's funnier the smaller my camera gets.
Touching my butt.
Like if I just had this camera like this, just rocking like, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Looking like a JPEG file or whatever they call it. Boom. Yeah, behind the wall. Oh no, it's just another break in no copyright.
Ow, my arm.
So I just have triple O to put away.
What do you
Just
mean? Why are you
found
putting stuff away? Did you move?
No, I just had like 150 flavors on my desk.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was ridiculous, and I haven't got around to it.
I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 recipes worth right now.
No, I have way too much. I have to
clean it before it gets too crazy.
Do you remember SSA's line, the new line that had the red wine in it?
Yeah.
I still had that up. I didn't even realize it was still up. I have alright guys, a side note of a flavor that is delicious that y'all don't know about is Real Flavors Blueberry Lemonade Slushy. Absolutely fantastic. If that flavor profile matches yours, blueberry lemonade slushy. Honestly, it tastes like a blue raz lemonade slushy. I don't know about blueberry, but it does have the floral nature of the blueberry, but it steeps out. But absolutely banger. And I don't have much, and I do not want to order more. But I need more Baja too. I believe Real Flavors makes a real good Baja as well. Baja. Yeah, all I have left to put away is Fairy's Finest, Triple O, Real Flavors, Decadent Vapors, Mom and Pops, DIY Flavor Supply, SC, Loran's, and OSD DIY, and Hangson. That's it. And then I just have commercial e-liquid from long ago. Shout out to Vapecraft. Yeah, what happened, Muth, is I got an order from BCF. Go to BCF if y'all want. The sale Mommy 24 is still going on. And that's 15% off right here. Yeah. But I had 2 orders. I had an order from there and also from Noms that I still gotta put away. It's more just stock, and they had some really good deals on Inawera Cherry Moya and Inawera Anton Apple, so I got like 90 mils. And then I got VTA Fizzy Sherbet, VTA Persian Lime, VTA Grape Juice, Kim Nevada Grape, and then there's the Anton Apple. And so when I was putting them away, I was like, man, I'm just cleaning off my desk. Oh, yeah. Who makes that amaretto y'all talking about? And please don't forget to watch the poll or vote on the poll.
You talk about the Almaretti?
Yeah, who, what is he, which one he taught? Who?
That is the brand.
I thought he was talking about a flavor.
In chat?
Yeah. Amaretti is a
No,
company?
Amaretti, it's the heavy cream that he used in his recipe.
Yeah.
Amaretti is the name of the brand.
Of the real brand.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying what flavor company made. Never mind.
Amaretti is the name of the flavor company.
Oh.
They make flavorings and like coffee syrups and shit. They're just.
Why am I having a brain fart? Thinking that that's an alcohol.
That's amaretto.
There you go. Thank you. I had a stroke.
Yeah. Okay. Those Italian words, French words.
Y'all, do know anything about FA Shade? I know about FA don't get their tobaccos.
FA what? Shade. A new one? I don't think so. I feel like I have shade.
I got the new FA and they didn't have anything on about tobaccos. And for the new FA, you just need pineapple, coconut, and what was the other one? Kiwi, I think it was. No. It was the blue raz punch or whatever. That one was weird, but I'm curious to see how it'll do in mixes. But Shade is old, I thought.
That's what I thought. It sounds. Don't think I have it. I don't see it.
I'll be honest, the only tobacco I like from FA ain't even a tobacco, and it's no, I like Blackfire too, but that you might not like that. That one's very ashy, and then I like Soho, which ain't really, it's just an RY4. But every single all the other ones are green peppers and cat piss and swampy waters, so I don't recommend them. There's only a few companies that do it right. Inawera, FESC, and Favora are pretty much, they cover a huge chunk. Hankson has some good ones. I'm looking around to try and see. Another hidden one is Rouillon Custard Wonder Flavors. It's a RY4 custard. Then there's not too many, you got Holy, RY4s and all that stuff. Jungle Flavors does a couple things right as well. But definitely FA, FE, and Inawera are the top three. And Inawera, if you want a deep dive, Inawera is the one you go to, because Inawera has, I would guess, 100. Like, give or take, probably way off, but they have like just a ridiculous amount. Like, usually if they have like if there's a Virginia, they have like 4 different versions. I think they have more than 4. I have all their Virginias, and I think I have 4 or 5. And then they're for pipe series, I have all those, and I think there's 6. You got red, gold, black, cherry, vanilla.
I would have made cranberry orange muffin. Oh, that's what CJ had.
Yeah, I knew that move, but I don't know what happened. See, the problem with move is Inawera does them really well and really bad. Some of them are really god awful. But I don't know if they're authentic. You know what I mean? I haven't had the real.
Like, for like best, it'd be like Flavor or FE, right?
I think if you're going for best authentic, it's between Inawera and Favora. Inawera you might not like though, because they can be rough depending upon what you get. But if you want the best for what most mixers want, which is a sweeter than average tobacco, it's definitely FE is what the consumer wants. But if you want, like, if you get someone that has been, doing Marlboros for 30 years, you're definitely going to want Favora to start off with. It's more punchier. Whereas FE is more kind of RY4 friendly type thing. Innerwear tobaccos, if you do want them, you can find some at like Noms, like Dirty Base or whatever it's called, or a DIY Vapor Supply, but ordering direct is going to have every single thing. And if you do that, I recommend just gathering a list and then doing all your ordering, because the shipping is cheap, but it adds up. Net tobacco concentrates, you're talking about Sticks Mix. Is the only one that I can think of off the top of my head. They're pretty good. They're just not that potent in percentage. So you have to use 5, 10, 15%. In my experiences of trying them, some of them are really good. I would say there's a handful of really good ones. And then the rest are just kind of not well-rounded. They don't have a good base. They're kind of diluted. Yeah, did I get all the questions? Yeah.
I have to go grab another dripper. I'll be right back.
I'm done.
Yeah, Sticks Mix is if I'm correct, an American company, but their nets, even though sometimes they're not dense, they're really they have a good depth to them. And they're really, unique blends in some cases. They also have tea. I don't think I've tried any of the tea, so I don't want to speak on it. I think I have some of them, but I haven't tried it. Any teas are good, but I think the average consumer would not want it. I think the average consumer is SCFE tobaccos. I think like 80 to 90% of tobacco users would want that. And then I think there's the 10s, the fears, the chemical burn victims, those types of people that really love the authentic stuff. And I think there's a good percentage, 10. I think a lot of Europeans are that way compared to us Westerns. Or really just all of the East, because I think South Asian would be heavy on, that too. Whereas we definitely want sweet everywhere. I mean, it's in our culture completely, so why wouldn't we? Innerwear's website, here, I'll take it to you. Or here, watch the screen. Let me make it big so you can see it better. So Innerwear's website is a little bit tricky, but it's just patience. So first search Innerwear, and then boom. So Nicotine River, Innerwear.com is going to come. But make sure, because there's a couple different ones. There used to be Innerwear flavors. But you click on here. All right. Oh, I'm scared. I'm confused. Oh, I don't know. Just you're 18. Calm down. You're fine. You're 18. And then click the English flag. And then boom, look, a new flavor. Every freaking week they have a new flavor. It's ridiculous, bro. It's time for some truly explosive. Torpedo Gomez aroma is a real volley of flavors. It delivers an intense, juicy taste of fresh mango. See, this is how they get me, chat.
Flavors?
They have new flavors every week.
Innerwear.
I can't keep up with it. This is but Sam,
I'm so behind now on these new ones.
Sam, this is the authentic mango. This is some mango tango. They do mangoes well if it's not called shisha.
Now I gotta go and get shit from there. Torpedo Gomez. I love the fucking names that they name.
Well, they do mangoes well when it's not just mango by itself. But anyways, now you're at Innerwear. All right, so all you do is you don't have to do anything yet. You just go to here to keywords. And then you search Anton, and then you search quick search. See? Ignore all the other stuff. Now it's here. There's the yummy classic I was talking about, Linda. Boom. Now it's here. You pick the quantity. They've changed it to where you have to be logged in for the prices to change, like the milliliters and all that. So right here it just automatically adds a 10, but they should have like larger size. But yeah, that's it. You just add the card and you're good to go. Over here is a very useful part though, recently viewed, right here, which is very important when you're on this website. But anyways, sorry, back to the flavor. or the recipe.
Are you done yet, Linda?
I'm done. I've been done.
Boom.
I'm done baking.
Did you vape it?
Yeah, I want it's gonna steep.
It's got a steep.
Like it's it's a little light right now, but I don't see it. It's good. I like a cranberry.
The cone.
Yeah, I'm tasting the cone. It's like in the vanilla. Took a cranberry blood orange.
And the butteriness of that. I think it's good. I mean, I enjoy it for a simple couple flavors. Like it's flavorful.
I just think it'll peak at probably like a week or so. Definitely a few days. Let that body come out more. But
yeah. The non-vanilla ice cream, I think I steeped all those for 7 days. At least. Longer, 2 weeks. So I think I mixed 25. Yeah. I love that Non's ice cream. Better than Liquid Barn. Just saying.
Yeah, it's really good. I just definitely think it'll benefit off of steep. So
I like it.
Glad I made a 30. Super simple, which is cool. I like that. The easier, the better. So we will. Hopefully, we don't have to remix that, but we'll reapproach that again next week when we let you guys know what our weekly thoughts are on that. Hopefully, we work on our cherry mix this week. Get that collab finished off. That's another one we should probably work on tomorrow because it's gonna need sugar cookie profile with it or whatever. But we'll see.
Cucumber this week.
And then next week is cucumber week, and don't forget, all you have to do is pick a fruit pairing, and the rest of it is open. So you don't have to do
the 2 fruit pairing.
Yeah, you have to pick a fruit pairing, and the rest of it's open.
Did both of them, yeah.
You still need a nut,
and you only have to use one column from the 3 in the middle.
You still need one of those, and you still need to pick like a vanilla or
anything. There's a lot.
Maple or anything from any of the other miscellaneous groups. Balsamic vinegar or whatever.
I mixed mine today.
I haven't. I was looking at it today, and I was like, "Ooh, what am I gonna do?" What was I just gonna say? I think that's it.
That is it. We got the rules down for next week.
So yeah, you just need a coconut, lemon, lime, melon, pineapple, pomegranate, tomato, and then the rest of that you can do. You don't have to do a peanut wine yogurt. You know what I mean? Gross. So yeah, and then Rocky watching next week. Only pick one of the middle. You only need to do one. Cucumber, melon, mint, yogurt. I mean, you could do that. I'm sure that's actually. I'm sure mint is actually on the list. So
mine's awesome. I can't wait for mine to see.
Definitely lots of available routes to go there. Ooh, I had an idea just now. That'd be weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that. Thank you for everybody that played along. Thank you for being patient with us with our technical difficulties every week. No, thank you guys for your
I'll try to get. Daniel just told me to get a Wi-Fi booster.
You might want to check. Is your Wi-Fi like a plug-in on your computer? Is it external?
No, it's Wi-Fi.
Is it?
I have a router.
Okay, but I mean, is it like is your Wi-Fi from your computer, like, is it built into your computer?
No, it's
a little It's a USB.
No, I have a router in my living room.
No, but to connect the Wi-Fi to your computer.
No,
Is your computer built in? Okay, my
No.
computer, I have to put a little USB stick in it for it.
Oh no.
That's what I meant.
I have a MacBook, so it just.
That's what most of them do. Mine's a little shitty, business computer that didn't come automatically with Wi-Fi. So I had to replace mine because the one before it was old and it wasn't working. So that's what I was
It's
doing.
my Wi-Fi because we keep getting kicked off, and
You could also, you could get an extender. How far away is your router? Because you can get
It's not. I don't have plug-in. I only
extender.
have Wi-Fi. I
could
literally.
you could get a cord to run from your computer to your router. What are those called?
I think it might be also the
I
location.
don't have room for it. There's no plug for it.
Yeah, it's the phone outlet, and it's the one that looks like a phone outlet.
I know what it is, but I don't have anything to hook it to my computer with. There's no outlet for it.
Huh?
I only have
it plugs into your router.
I only have a.
Your router, not an outlet.
What am I plugging it into my computer with?
You'd have to go buy the cord.
Understand. Oh, you're saying. But I have nothing to plug it into my computer.
What's the fucking word, chat? What's the word?
A coaxial.
No, it's the.
And it plugs into my computer?
It's the phone cord that plugs between your computer and then plugs into your router.
I don't have that plug on my computer.
It's
a MacBook. Nope, it's a MacBook. There is literally the only thing I have is. No, the only thing I have is two. The only thing I have. Look, I'll show you. This is what I have. This is the only thing that will be. I don't think you can see. This is the only thing that will plug into my computer. Can you see it? Hello?
It's an Ethernet cable.
No, I don't have a plug for it. This is the only plugs. I have two of these plugs on my side of my computer.
Is it a MacBook Pro?
Yes. That's the only out.
No, you'd have to buy an adapter, it looks like.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Because you have a USB-C?
Yeah. Two of them.
Yeah, you'd have to buy an adapter. Okay. Well, there's a USB. You can get a $19 USB-C to Ethernet cable. But yeah, anyways. There's ways to do it. There's 100% ways to, because Ethernet is definitely something MacBook would let you use.
But I don't have actual internet. I only have Wi-Fi. I literally only pay for Wi-Fi.
That's just putting a hard line to your Wi-Fi. That's all it does.
Okay.
Yeah, it just cuts out any potential like it being too far away or communication.
It's literally like 20 feet from me.
Yeah.
It's not even far.
I ran a cord at my llast place. I've run a cord in here before as well too when it was getting all janky and shit because I have a cord.
And I have unlimited. But I don't. It says
your Wi-Fi should work fine. It 100% should work fine. But
no, it should.
An Ethernet cable could help. Also, an extender could also help. But either way, you're going to be spending $20-$30.
Or it might be the location in your house to begin with.
Right, and that's what an Ethernet cable will.
Because you're around a bunch of electronics right now.
Yeah.
Because you're in your kitchen, right?
I'm in my kitchen and my living room's right behind me.
Yeah.
But that's the only place I have a cable. It goes through the floor, and what I have to figure out is how I can see it.
And that's kind of
I need to see if it's loose, like underneath the floor, but I'm not quite sure where it goes because I don't have my landlord uses the basement, so I'm gonna have to ask him if he can check the connection underneath the floor or wherever it goes. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can get a cheap Ethernet cable. It depends on if you need a 20-foot Ethernet cable. It might run you $20 or whatever. But
it definitely works better.
You can get a USB-C to Ethernet. I just saw that on Google. So you get out a $20 buy on Amazon. USB-C to Ethernet is an option. And you're literally you're turning your Wi-Fi into a hard line to your computer.
I didn't know I could do that with just Wi-Fi.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, mesh network or Ethernet.
I'll look into it. Or I don't know why I'm having so many problems with it is the thing. So I might just try to see if I can get it through Verizon. Oh, they don't have it here yet.
Check your speeds. Do you know what your speeds are?
They're fine. It says I'm running at 120%.
That's true. But if your speeds are like 150 per second or something, then
I'm running at. It says. This is what it says.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're online.
It's trying to silence her.
Your latest test shows you're getting 120% of your planned speed. Wi-Fi boost pads. at Verizon. At
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Xfinity.
Verizon sucks.
Oh, they want $118 for it.
Yeah, no.
So, thank you. No.
Yeah, I just realized.
I wish
last week I was
Verizon had.
I was paying $150 a month for 2,000
I know.
internet. It was insane. I was like, what the? I must have gotten a deal on it a couple years ago or something. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, we'll stop rambling and let you guys get out of here for the night. We'll see you next week for Cucumber.
Yep.
Hot tips: melon rind. I would accept. If you don't have cucumber, but you for some reason have Flavor melon rind.
Yeah.
And then if you have Nom's cucumber, you can do a lot of fun stuff with that one.
Don't forget VTA.
Without them actually tasting like strong cucumber too. So don't forget about those. Nom's cucumber is basically like melon. Apple.
Yeah, VTA too. They're
VTA
both
too,
like not really cucumbers.
Not really cucumber. But Flavor cucumber, cap cucumber, there's definitely other options out there if you want that cucumber. No, but don't forget, there's plenty of things to play around with for next week. So everybody have a good week, and we'll see you.
Night.
Good night.
So Verizon.
When you build, you gotta innovate. Integrate, do the work that they won't do. And no hate.
Me too, Linda.
When you build, you gotta innovate. Integrate,
No, I don't
do the
think so.
work that they won't do.
No.
And no hate.
Yes.
They have
No, it ain't a thing.
Thanks.
I built my lane
See you
and
guys
I'm
next week for fun
started.
stuff with
Taking
cucumbers.
all the chances, let 'em
Are you
know
going?
that I am all
No.
in. Hey, this ain't
CJ said stop saying fun stuff with cucumbers. I am gonna go in a minute, but
I be on the road.
Well, which
getting
if I
game.
were to pick a
On my
home
toes,
internet
wanna
from
switch
Verizon,
lanes.
do I want
Working through the
BIOS,
snow, working through the
LTE?
pain. Even as a kid, see, I let it bang. Even as a
Or
kid, see, I let it
It says
bang.
BIOS,
We was only
LTE,
16,
or
yeah, we
5G?
did our thing. Flash 15 and what I got to say. I'm rolling with the team and
I
we
don't-
here to stay. Find me on the beat.
I don't know if it's
when I
available here. Let's
innovate.
see.
There be heck of leaves on my dinner plate.
Up to-
Sipping on my tea. Put me on a plane. I be on me. When you build, you gotta innovate.
I don't. Let's see if they have it. I don't know if they have it here. I don't think they have it here.
And no hate.
you guys have an Xbox?
No.
No.
Build, you gotta
Oh
innovate.
damn.
Innovate, do the work that they won't do.
They fucking put Call of Duty Black Ops 6, the new one, on Game Pass for free. So I've been playing a lot of
Free?
that. Yeah, dude. Otherwise, it's a $70 game.
The whole game?
The whole game, online campaign, multiplayer, zombies. Zombies
kill
is sick. No, I know, it's so sick. And I'm broke as fuck, and I got a friend.
Literally, they don't have